What's up, guys? Welcome back. You back in the house to kick it with Lou's Fix It. Today, this is a continuation from the last video I just put up with my ex-co-worker. He gave me a bunch of RC cars, his old collection. He gave me a bunch of RC cars, and this is one of them. So I said, listen, if I'm gonna start with the biggest one. So pretty much, not that car right there. This whole collection, this whole setup of cars. I'm missing one car on the wall. Two of these is 1, 2, 3 cars out of all the cars that's up here, and I'm missing one. Is all the cars he gave me for his collection. I had to make some space, so I threw them up on the wall right next to the ceiling. I'm in the basement, so the ceiling is kind of low. And I said, listen, if I'm gonna start big. So I'm gonna start off with the Traxxas Summit. Oh man, this thing is huge. They say this thing is a beast. This is a crawler slash buggy. I took her out. I put power to her. I took her out, and she is a beast. I just gotta I gotta program it right, because what I had was full forward, no brake, no reverse. I mean, full forward and full brake with no reverse. And that's definitely no good, because when you put it in second gear, this thing moves. I ain't gonna lie, it does move. It's not as fast as my regular, like my Creighton or my Big Rock, but she definitely moves. And the brakes, when I hit the brakes, this thing popped up in the air, flipped over on me. I was like, wow. So I gotta fix that on the program. That's nothing. But what I'm here today to do is bring this thing back to life, make it look brand new again. As you see, she's dusty. I ain't gonna lie, she's plenty dusty. So everything here is gonna get cleaned off. She does run. I ran her. She runs perfectly. Everything gonna get cleaned off. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these tires off. Let me get these tires off real quick. So it is made to crawl, so the tires is extremely soft. Extremely soft, but it's getting holes. I see a couple holes inside the tires, like this one here. This one pretty much ripped. So I will be on a search to look for some new tires for this. This one coming off. This one is actually unglued. But from a car that's been sitting around for, over a year, this is pretty much what I expected from it. The inside don't look that bad. It ain't even that dusty on the inside, to tell you the truth. The shocks is definitely running. The shocks is definitely kicking back pretty good. So to me, it just looked like she just needed cleaning. Yeah, she just dustied up, so it looked like she just needed cleaning, and that's about it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take her, throw her in the bathtub, give her a clean down. So first off, I give her a hit down with this spray right here. This is some good spray. You can get this from out of any dollar store. Honestly, I don't know the name of it. I never looked at the name of it. I always just call it that yellow spray inside the dollar store. You hit it up with some of that. First, I'm going to just give her a nice wipe, that wash down. And I'm not spraying any of my electronics. I'm just spraying over the shocks to get all the dust off of the shocks. I mean, not the shocks, the front and the back arms, my tires. You don't really want too much water inside where your electronics is at. They is waterproof, but you can't drown them with water. Then I take my spray and I just give her a spray down the shocks. First I do the top. Come on. And I am going to spray everywhere. Because it's been sitting, it got a whole bunch of dust stuck in places that you wouldn't even imagine. Crazy how dust could get up under So I give her a good spray down. Then what I do next, I take my paintbrush. Got me a nice paintbrush. This is what I use to give her a scrub down, get all that dust from up out of there. See, this is soft, so it'll get in places that you know, a hard brush can't get to. Not just dab around inside there. So if this was like I just came back from bashing and it had mud inside here, then I would have took the hard brush at it first and then came second with the soft brush. But right now it's just pretty much just dust that I'm trying to get out of here. So this is just a wash down. And you definitely want to get up under the arms. Okay, that should be pretty good. Now we give our hose off. At the bottom, the top, I hold the top upright like this, so that the water on my electronics is rinsing straight off and it's not just sitting there. My motor is exposed, so I will not spray into my motor. I will spray around it. Make sure I get all up inside of some arms. That's what holds all that dirt. And that is my cleaning process. So after I do this, I flip it upside down because the electronics is here. So I want all the water to drip off the electronics. I don't care about the bottom still being wet. But I flip it upside down and let it sit for probably about 10-15 minutes. Yeah, so you just hit it up with the brush all up inside of the rims. And I dab like this because you see when you're painting and you can't get in certain places and you get that dab on it like that, you get up in all them little spots that, you know, it wasn't getting in before. So that's why I dab on that. Okay. Give my tires a good wash down, a little good soak down. Alright, so that's my process of cleaning. Everything sits inside there about 10, 15, maybe a half an hour. I let it sit inside there and drip dry. Alright, so that's been about 20, maybe a half an hour or so. You know, everything looked pretty dry, but I'm gonna show you the next step after. Alright, so after a good wash down, if you got a compressor, that's even perfect, but I don't have a compressor. So my leaf blower, I got an electric leaf blower. That's good enough for me. And all I'm trying to do is get all the extra water out of the electronics anywhere that's sitting around on the screws so that your screws won't be rusting. You know, after this process, I'm gonna show you how to handle your screws. So let's get this. Alright, so that's the process of washing, drying your vehicle. So right now everything is nice. Let me give you a look. So right now everything inside there is nice and clean. Nice and clean, no dust, no oil. Alright, so that's getting everything clean. Give me a napkin. I don't see where anything is still wet, but the napkin is just in case if anything is still dripping and you see any water that came out when you blew all the water out of it. You get all the excess water from off of there. Do your rims up. Your rims probably still dripping water. If not, probably won't even need a paper towel. Mine still got a little bit of water on the back of the rims. So just try to get all that off. Now, this is my finish. This is my secret to how I finish my car. I got me some, this is for your normal car. This is a waxing after you wash it. You spray this on while the car's still a little wet, and this gives the car nice waxing. So to get all my insides a nice, where the look is not dull. Hit my rims up. The outside of my tires. This is what gets the remaining of the dust off of your tires, so your tires won't look dirty in the creases. After everything is sprayed down, I got my rag. I normally just, give it a quick wipe down. And this is what gives your car that finish, that ultimate shine look. That brand new, like you just pulled it out the box and opened it up. This is what gives your car that look right there. So if you was wondering how I keep my car so nice and clean, this is my steps of washing my car after I finish washing the car, drying it. And then I take this, I give the whole body a nice spray. I wipe it down. Make sure you wipe it inside the plastic really good. And then after that, you give it a nice wipe down with a paper towel, just so that it won't look like you wiped oil or something on it. And you let it sit. You let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. She's gonna dry real good. And after that, this is my finished look. Let me show you my finished look. So my tires, it's my tires nice and clean. The body, I don't want it shiny. I want it just to look, not dull. That's my body. Inside, that's how she look inside. A lot of the spots didn't dry like inside here. But I don't worry about it drying completely, because this is a spray wax. So regardless, it's gonna dry. Regardless, it's gonna dry up. And when it do, it's gonna dry. It's gonna look pretty good. All right, so that's my finished look. Nice go around. She don't look bad, man. She definitely don't look bad. Nice and clean. Think I got her looking pretty new. Alright, man, so that's my rebuild of this one. Let me get the batteries. Now we're gonna take her out. Oh, she wanna go. Woo! So right now we're gonna take her out. We're gonna run her. I wanna see what she could do. So until next time, like, share, subscribe, stick around. I'm gonna show you what she could do next time. Yeah, right there.